20 were locked in a battle for the lead in the initial laps of the Garage Door Express Independent 76 for the Budweiser Racing Series Modifieds last Saturday night. This battle continued through lap 17 when Eddie Bone in the 4 spun in the fourth turn but continued without a caution. Bone may have been the luckiest man on the track because he dropped a lap to Carpenter, but then Mike Brennan forced a yellow with a spin of his own number 55. With the running order going back to the last completed lap, Eddie Bone went to the rear of the pack on the lead lap. Carpenter and Johnson still battled on the restart, and the war continued until Robert Schlettweg in the 11, Dan McLaughlin in the 38, and Mark Rogers in the 44 tangled on lap 20. Mike Carr in the 99 joined the lead fight on the restart and ran strong until fading around lap 30. Dave Garfinkel in the 21 then moved into the top three. Jeff Loesch in the 1 slowed the pace on lap 37 when he stopped on the racetrack, before Jim Hawk stopped the race cold on lap 39 when he hammered the guardrail exiting turn 2. Although rescue workers took several minutes to remove Hawks from the car and treat him at the scene before transporting him to the Jersey Shore Medical Center, he was released later in the evening with nothing more than bruises and a cut on his chin. Dave Garfinkel overhauled Kenny Johnson for second on the restart and immediately went after Mike Carpenter's 72. Dave Michael in the 60 then had trouble to slow the action on lap 45 before Robert Sutphin spun the 50 on lap 49. Dave Garfinkel immediately went back to work on Mike Carpenter before finally getting by when Carpenter lost the handle momentarily late in the race. Dave Garfinkel was unstoppable from that point on, even though Jim Bruno brought out a caution late in the race with a spin. Garfinkel crossed the finish line first for the big win, while Robert Schlettweg in the 11 overcame early troubles for second. Eddie Bone in the 4 also made a comeback for third, while Mike Carpenter settled for fourth and Dan McLaughlin in the 38 was fifth. Dave Garfinkel, a big win in the modified 76 lapper. A lot of people in Victory Lane. You must have a lot of people to thank.
Yeah, I do. We have Weather Vane Services, Mr. Keys, and Jim's Radiator Shop. Help us a big deal, keep us going, because without them, we wouldn't be able to do it this year.
You know, you seem surprised there in Victory Lane. A bonus from the Garage Door Express. I guess that's going to help.
Oh, yeah, that was great of him to do that, and it's really great that people like that are interested enough to help us out, because you can't get enough money when it comes to racing. You'll have some good weeks, and then when you have the bad weeks, it sure does drain the money real fast.
All right, let's get to this good week here. You're running strong. Tell us how you got up to the front, and then how'd you get the lead?
I guess traffic went pretty good. I was getting my brakes, getting to the guys, and everybody raced me clean. I didn't have any problems. I got to Mike Carpenter, and I followed him long enough. I thought I was a gentleman long enough with him, and I gave him a little extra nudge. I got him a little out of shape, but I didn't dump him, and that's how I got the lead.
All right, now tires were a big concern to a lot of people. A long race, how did your tires hold up? How good or how bad was the car at the end of the race?
The car was better at the end than in the beginning. I was faster at the end of the race. It surprised me because I had run pretty hard in the first half, harder than I wanted to. But you get racy, and sometimes you forget that you got to go a double distant race, and I was surprised at the end of the race it was better than the beginning.
All right, Garden State Classic, 100 laps coming up in a couple of weeks. There'll be lap money in that one, more purse money. Does this give you momentum going into that event?
Oh yeah, because this week here we had a bigger fuel cell in the car. Being the big races are coming up, we had to run more fuel. So we put the thing in the car, and it didn't change it any. So we're good to go, I hope, just with some luck, and if things go right, we'll be all right for next week.